Hi my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. Yeah, today I just thought I'd do like a mini Q&A thing for the third trimester. Obviously I'm 37 weeks 2 days from filming this video, and yeah, it's been a journey and I kind of don't want it to end, but then I'm so excited to meet him, so I just thought I'd do a little Q&A and seeing that he could come any day now, any day at all, which is frightening and exciting all at the same time. But let's just get on with the questions. Okay, sorry, I have my notebook of questions just down here. Okay, so the first question is like, how are you feeling? So I actually feel okay. I say okay. No, I feel okay. Obviously you get the standard like back pains and stuff, but that's just obviously a common thing in pregnancy anyway. Also excuse the stuff on my desk. It's just me getting ready for postpartum. But anyway, yeah, I'm feeling okay, and like I said, more scared as time gets on, but I think I'm getting there. I haven't done bad. It hasn't been a bad pregnancy. Nothing traumatic, so it's been alright. Question is, how are you sleeping? / do you have like maternity pillows or anything? And no, I didn't get any maternity pillows or any sleeping aids for pregnancy. I just sleep normally and I sleep perfectly fine. I do toss and turn a lot more than I used to, but I was already a toss and turner anyway. But I sleep perfectly fine. So I've been getting like labour nightmares, and they're quite common apparently as time gets on, and I keep getting those which wake me up. But I've been kind of lucky not to have to get up to pee or go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. I think it happens occasionally, but it'll literally be like the once and then it'll be no more. So I've had it kind of lucky when it comes to sleep. I do nap more in the day now. Like I do get exhausted and tired really easily, which again I know is a common thing, so rest while you can. I hate when people tell me that. But yeah, I am resting a lot, and obviously like because I have my back pain and stuff, and I'll be lying on the sofa and I have my hot water bottle, and you just fall asleep because you're comfortable. I think that is just the main thing. How is your mental health affected? So at first it was okay. I didn't feel anything, like I was just normal, my normal self. And then obviously personal life issues outside of pregnancy affected it more than anything. So it's not actually, my mental issues aren't pregnancy related or baby related, they're just personal life, which I'm trying to get through all of those before baby's obviously here, because I don't want to go through the postpartum depression or anything like that. So I'm doing everything I can to stay happy, stay, you know, sane. Which is why I did my YouTube again. I've been reading more books, and yeah, I've just been like, you know, just trying to keep myself busy but not overly busy. Like when I read my books, I always do the whole light a candle, have a hot drink, you know, cozy atmosphere kind of thing. So, and then I'm happy and I'm safe, and it's one of those like, do what's comfortable and happy for you to keep your mentality fine. And even just sometimes like just a hot shower, not too hot, but like a hot shower just freshens up your mood a little bit. Like today I had a shower, you know, I feel 10 times better for it. So what are you most looking forward to? Having him here, I think, is the one thing, and having him here safely and healthy, and me to be safe and healthy. But I'm just looking forward to actually having him and holding him, and yeah, literally just having him here, and I think everything else that I'm excited for just bounces off that. Like, I'm looking forward to obviously dressing him in his new clothes and bathing him for the first time and getting those little newborn cuddles and seeing like the little newborn scrunch that I see on TikTok all the time. And yeah, it's just like a lot of things. Obviously, because it's April now. It's also baby month, by the way. I didn't say that at the beginning, but it's also baby month. Woohoo! But yeah, it's just like, cause obviously it's April and he'll have summer, and obviously he'll be really young too. But I'm looking forward to obviously going out, and yeah, it's just everything in general, just having him here. And but then I'm also gonna miss just having him, just me and him. Like, obviously right now it's just you and your baby, and you bond all the time. Obviously all the movements are just between the two of you, and the growth is just you two. So I feel like when he's here, I'm gonna be so attached because I'm used to it literally just be me and him. But I'm also obviously happy. I can't wait to see like my sisters become aunties and my parents become grandparents for the very first time, and that's just going to be such a beautiful moment to experience and see. And I know they're all excited and we're all ready to go, and obviously to be a family and everything, like that's what I'm looking forward to. And yeah, I can't wait. When did your bump officially show? I was kind of bloated and everything at the start, but I think it popped out around Christmas time. I think I was like 25 weeks or something, 25 when it originally popped out. I know it was Christmas Day when I noticed that the bump had popped out a lot more, because I wore a dress and it was actually like, I didn't just look like I've eaten a big dinner anymore. But I had days where it was a lot bigger. I had some days where it was smaller, but from Christmas it just got bigger and bigger and bigger from there. But before then it was like I'd wake up and I'd be like, oh, I've got a bump, and then the next day I'd be like, oh, okay. But I just looked bloated before that. And then obviously now it's just round, large and in charge. Does your baby boy have his name? He does. We had one name already picked out, and then someone I went to high school with gave birth and named their child that name. But we're still looking, even though we had one picked out, we were set, but we weren't 100% set, if that makes sense. So we were still kind of looking to see if something was picked out, but if we didn't find anything else, that would be the name we would have had. But obviously someone else chose that name for us, so they kind of made our own decision. So we came up with another name, which we both really love, and we'll share it when he's here. But it's such a unique and beautiful name, and I'm hoping that it suits him. It should do. Most names suit babies, but yeah, we can't wait. And we don't know anyone that has the name or named their children the name, so hopefully when he gets to school age he'll be the only person with the name. Do you have any signs of labour yet? So obviously I'm 37 weeks and I did lose my mucus plug this morning. So it is sorry, I just had to check the date. It is the 3rd of April. So I did lose my mucus plug this morning, which is scary. But I don't have any other signs of active labour or labour in general, other than the bad back. But I had the bad back before. So obviously I've got no cramping, I've got no headache, I don't feel like nauseous or have a bad stomach or anything like that. So nothing as of yet. It just means that he'll be here in a couple of days or a couple of weeks, but I still have a lot to prepare for and a lot to do. Baby is set, like, well, not set, there's still things we need to get here and there, like little bits that if I did go into labour now, we'll still need them, but they're not necessities straight away. But it's mainly more me, like I don't have much from postpartum like recovery other than pads and breast pads, and like I still need to pack my own hospital bag, and I need to go shopping for that, because obviously we were waiting for payday and everything, so it's kind of just, we've kind of just got to get the ball rolling a lot quicker than we were. Now this has happened purely so we are prepared when it does happen. So are you bottle feeding or breastfeeding? So I am bottle feeding, purely for I feel like that's more comfortable for me, and it also gives, gives some more freedom, so like the baby's father can feed him, and it makes the midnight feeds a lot bit easier, and I haven't got a pump. Then, you know, it just seems like it's going to be a bit more expensive but a bit easier on me and my mentality to just bottle feed, and I know that it'll be helpful to have more people be able to just make up a bottle and go, than it would be literally just for me to gotta sit there and either breastfeed, like bottle, either pump so I can make bottles, or you know, having there. So it just seems a lot easier for me to bottle feed. Obviously if you choose to breastfeed, that's totally, you know, breastfeeding is amazing. It is, you know, giving your baby what it needs straight from you, and it's a beautiful thing to breastfeed, and if you can, you may as well. But like I just said, it just seems easier mentally on me. I can't even speak today. But yeah, what are you most nervous about? So I am most nervous about actually giving birth. I feel like that's everyone's answer. But the actual going into labour part doesn't scare me, and the actual contractions and everything, it's just the pushing the human out that scares me the most. And anything can happen during that time to you or the baby, which is the one thing I'm most scared about. And fingers crossed, touch wood and all of that, that it all goes smoothly, but it is something that's always on the back of my mind. And obviously I've seen everyone else's traumatic birth stories, and I know everyone's different, and you know, I think I just see them and my mind prepares me for the worst. And yeah, so I hope it goes fine. Obviously I will do a birth story and stuff when he is here, and share my experiences. Hopefully they'll be more good than bad, but it'll help, hopefully it'll help other mothers. Obviously I am a first time mum as well, so all of it's scary, all of it's brand new, all of it's all just unknown to me, and that's what makes it more scary, that it's all unknown. Like, you don't know, and you're not going to know either until it happens, and that's scary. When did you find out you were pregnant? So I found out I was pregnant in October, I think it was October, but I was already 10 weeks when I found out. And when I had my first midwife appointment, I was 12 weeks, and when I had my first scan, I was 14 weeks. So I was already quite into my first trimester when I found out, basically. Obviously it was not planned, which is the next question, was it planned? No, it wasn't. We did not expect it, and it took us obviously a while. Obviously I would have fell pregnant in July, and then August and September and July I had proper periods. I didn't just have spotting or whatever, I had normal periods. Yeah, and I was dieting, I was exercising regularly, so I was losing weight as well. I went down a size, like trouser size. I was, Yeah, but I was just being sick all the time. Couldn't eat anything. And I had morning sickness really bad, 24 hours a day. And I worked nights at the time, so most of my morning sickness hit on my night shifts. So I had to, obviously I was being sick behind the till, I was having to leave my shop unattended to go be sick, and it wasn't the best feeling ever. But yeah, we had no idea until October that I was pregnant. But the only time I didn't click onto it is obviously because I was having proper periods. It was around the time my family were ill as well. Like I think my dad had a sickness bug, my sister had a stomach bug, and then I was being sick, so I was like, oh, if I just caught what they had but mine isn't going away type of thing. And then obviously I found out I was pregnant, and then that got the ball rolling for everything else. So how did you feel when you found out versus now? Okay, so when I found out, obviously I was like in denial. I was like, no, can't be this, you know. I was in denial, but I was also scared, but semi kind of like, oh, is this something that I could do kind of thing. And now, like I said, I'm really excited to have him here. Scared that pregnancy is going to be over, but happy to have him here and see him and just made the last 9 months worth it. But yeah, do you feel prepared? No, I feel prepared to have the baby here. Like, we've got his bottles and he's got his bed, which we need to build, and stuff like that, but I don't feel prepared. Like I said, I've got nothing ready for after the birth. I've got nothing ready for the hospital, like for the birth. It's one of those that I don't feel prepared, and I need to get prepared, especially because labour could be any time now. Do you have a nursery, etc.? No, we do have a spare bedroom, and the wardrobe, we have like built-in wardrobes in there. That's full of all baby's clothes and all of his blankets and some little rattles and toys, and that's ready. But the actual room itself is mainly storage. Like, we have his pram in there, the car seats in there, then we have obviously some of our stuff in there. Because we only live in like a small flat, it's not space efficient. Like, we've got no cupboards or anything, so we're in the middle of sorting that out. But obviously he'll be in here in our main bedroom for a while anyway, so we'll have time to sort it out. And we're thinking about obviously moving out of this flat and getting a house and stuff like that, so it's kind of just, we're just kind of going with the motions at the moment. But he does have his own wardrobe in there and all of his stuff is ready. It's just he doesn't have his own room, which is really sad because I'd love to give him his little nursery and everything, and he will get it eventually. It's just not something we've done right now, and I will probably film the process when it happens, because I want to see the process and the difference, and I know you guys probably want to come along as well. So, and the last question is, have you packed the hospital bags yet? So baby's bag is packed, apart from the ready-made milks, which we have. They're just in the kitchen, they just need to be put in the bag. And then we need to wash one of the outfits because it got gifted to us after we've already done all his washing, and we really want to take it with us, so we need to just wash that. But then he's ready, he's set to come out. Just need to grab that and go. It's just my own bag isn't ready yet. But I was gonna film a what's in my hospital bag and stuff as well as the time comes. So yeah, and that's all the questions that I have. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it, and if you're pregnant, then I'm so happy for you and congratulations. And yeah, the good times are coming, I guess. And yeah, if you have any more questions, just comment down below or ask me away on my Instagram. I will, well, I'll respond to everyone anyway, but still. Yeah, I'm happy to make new mommy friends. I would love to make mommy friends actually. And yeah, any tips or anything is more than welcome as well. Like, I need all the help I can get. And yeah, I just want to say thank you again for watching and following along on this journey, and I can't wait to start making content with him here and doing little daily vlogs with him and stuff. I think it would be so cute. And yeah, just thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.